CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send, and let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. There's Young with the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. No good from outside. Now here's Capella. Checked by Tucker. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Basket's good.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Outside Young. Down low. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Left side Tucker. Butler on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Collins inside. Checked by Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Yep, that one goes.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Lowry against Young. There's a minute 26 left in the first. To the left wing. The shot. Atlanta again missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Bogdanovich, that's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. To the right side. Outside Young. Young drawing the double team. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Collins. To the inside. Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Capella hits them both. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Lowry. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Butler, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The quickness of Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that bucket.
Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the 2nd youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Working on Dedmon. And it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Now here's Oladipo to the paint. Here's Butler. An easy 2 on the layup. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Young against Oladipo. Young, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Kicks it out to Collins. 3 on the clock. Over Morris. And too long on the shot. Miami trailing. Hero with it. Picked up by Collins. Yep, count it.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. And Young, here we go. Oladipo with a block. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Hero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Dedmon, and stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. And he's all alone for the finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
Reddish on the wing. Outside Herder. 6 to shoot. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's Jang. And Hero grabs the board.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Strus's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Williams' shot is good.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oladipo outside. Going inside. Basket counts. And the Heat lead by 1.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Reddish. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one. And it's Miami with a rebound. Morris down low. He's covered by Gallinari. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. And it goes. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did give up a couple baskets more than... And...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Gorgui Dieng, Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Herder in at the 2. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Reddish, back to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tucker. Knocks it loose, and he recovers it. Here's Reddish. Off target from outside. The Heat with the lead. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Here's Jang. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Jang's got his first basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. And here's Lowry from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Jang. The kick out to Williams. For 3. That shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Down low. And here's Lowry from the arc. Adebayo with it. He's against Jang. Butler passes to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 1.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
It's Herter on the wing. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. A good look from Gallinari. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Outside Butler. Takes it inside. And he makes it on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Love the attitude of Butler, just taking to the defense head on and nailing the shot despite the whack.
Williams against Lowry. Pass to Reddish. Back to Williams. And stolen by Adebayo. And they're running. Here's Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Strus comes in for Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Capella. Outside Young. On the take. And that one goes in. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. Morris, he's checked in for Tucker. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Outside Young, inside, tipped, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovich from long range. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Bogdanovich against Hero to the inside. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oladipo against Young. And here's Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And Oladipo drops them both. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Young. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Heat out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at small forward. Pocket 4 with the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Collins. Checked by Tucker. Collins inside. He's against Tucker. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Back to Lowry. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Butler up top. Back to Lowry. The rebound by the Hawks.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Capella. Here's Robinson. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Young against Lowry. Left side Young. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Releases. Offensive board. Outside Bogdanovich. Robinson with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Here's Young. The Heat making their last shot. Capella finds Young. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Now Hunter takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Outside Butler. Tucker with the ball. Outside for Butler. Now Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The shot by Butler. No good. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Lowry. Down low. Butler with a steal. 3-on-3. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And here's Butler outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the Heat with possession. It's a 5-point game. And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul. Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So the Heat win it. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Good evening. I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Takes a three. The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. Conley surveying the D. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Young against Conley. Young drives in. Hunter for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Conley. For three, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Young against Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Conley for 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Young outside. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Stolen by O'Neal. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Conley against Young. To halt the run. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And here is Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now, here's Collins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Utah leading by 11.
Hey, yo, right here.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Conley, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 5. Left side, Collins. To end the cold streak. Shot from the top of the key. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. Hunter's got 7 points.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Mitchell finds Conley. Fires the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
It's good.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Bogdanovich shoots the 3. Young, no good. Utah leading by 9. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. The 3. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. At the elbow, Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Young pass to Collins. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Young against Conley. Collins dishes to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. From past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Pass to Conley. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Mitchell finds Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Young against Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And Atlanta has possession. Capella against Gobert. Collins in the post. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Collins in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Collins, good.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. A second chance effort. Gobert with the block. Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Collins. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in a point guard. Gay can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The offensive rebound. Herter to the left wing. Down low. Here's Reddish. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Reddish has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Hawks. Gay kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Outside Williams. There's the pass to Herter. Feeds it to Gallinari. Gay comes over with a double team. Here's Herter. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. 17-point lead, their biggest. Passes it to Gay. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And he lays it straight in. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gallinari surveying the D. Reddish the pass to Herter.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Jang. Atlanta again missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Oni passes to Clarkson. Knocked loose. Ingles finds Clarkson. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. He's got a clear path. Wide side, the pass to Gay. The feed to Ingles. Kicks it out to Gay. Clarkson right side. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Oni. No points in the game yet for him. Power down with both hands.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Outside Williams. Dishes to Reddish. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded in the corner. Herder with it. Chang with a clean look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Jazz leading by 19 points. Clarkson on the wing. The dish to Whiteside. And the rejection by Chang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Zhang does on the defensive end. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Gay. That one, no good. The Hawks trail by 19. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Gay outside. Here's Whiteside. Rebound, Atlanta. Zhang's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Now Clarkson into the lane. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. Will make it tough to come back. Jazz lead by 17. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
To the inside, it's stolen by Capella. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. To the middle. Here's Collins. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Young against Conley. Now, here's Capella. Defense is right there. The rebound by the Jazz. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. From the wing. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Bogdanovich. He hangs, and he sinks the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Inside, there's O'Neal with the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Jazz lead by 16.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell's shot is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Conley with a wide open look. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young in the corner, stolen by O'Neal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
He had a nice open look right there.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Hunter. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Collins. Over O'Neal. Atlanta again, missing. And it's the Jazz's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young passes to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Atlanta in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Pass to Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Young against Paul, out to the right wing. Capella inside. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Stolen by Young. Ayton against Capella. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Up and over Crowder. Kept alive. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Booker against Bogdanovich. Hunter with the rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Cans it with nobody near him.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Now here's Paul. Left side Booker. Releases from 15. No good. A bit long that time. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Bridges finds Crowder. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Bridges passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. And that one's good. Paul.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to the wing. Capella got a chance to get it off. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Hunter. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And it's the Suns with the ball. To the inside. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Young against Paul. Right side Young. Collins outside. Back to Young. And Chris Paul clears it away.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. And he lobs it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Knocked loose. And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 5. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Paul with it. He's got 6. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Paul against Young. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Paul against Young. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Booker. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 5 now.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Outside, Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Now Paul. 6 points for him. 3-pointer, Bridges. No luck on that one.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Crowder right side. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands have.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Booker, beyond the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Capella, pass to Young. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. Capella finds Collins. Over Crowder. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Suns leading. Here's Paul. Ayton passes to Booker. 1:27 left to play in the half. Looking to end this cold spell. And it falls all over the rim and in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Crowder against Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
That's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Here's Paul. He has 6. Outside Booker.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Williams against Paul. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
On the inside, Williams knows exactly what to challenge and who to challenge to get to the free throw line.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And he sinks the second. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Shaman. From deep. McGee in the post. He's against Jang. McGee's shot is off. Here's Reddish. Williams on the wing. Over Payne. And a pretty tightly contested. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second... That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Williams against Payne. Oh, McGee with the block. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Williams against Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to McGee. Outside Payne. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Payne against Williams. To the inside. Jang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Inside. A nice shot by McGee.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. Off target with the 3.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Back to Kaminsky. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Williams against Payne. Pass to Herder. Here's Jang. Back to Herder. Just 3 to shoot. Driving in. That shot is off. Great D that time from McGee. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns making a change here. Šarić checked in. 1:33 left in the third quarter. McGee with it. He's against Jang. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Payne against Williams. Over to the wing. Outside Herder. No good on the triple. Here's Shamet. And Šarić throws it down.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Reddish. Uses the glass on the layup. Reddish has got his first bucket in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Johnson with it. Offensive rebound. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Reddish. And he converts the layup. Reddish has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Payne finds Saric. No good. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Hawks trailing. On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And he makes it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Paul against Capella. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Up and over Crowder. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Crowder outside. Ayton inside. Guarded by Capella. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. And the Suns get another 3.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Paul against Young. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Ayton with it. Pass to Booker. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Well, the Hawks shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Now Bogdanovich. Right side Young. Again, Atlanta.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Now Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Now Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Capella draws the double. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. And they pick up 2. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Hunter with the ball. Outside Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Chris Paul.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Bogdanovich, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul from deep three-point land. Capella with a rebound. Here's Young. And that one's long. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on.
Does pay off, David. Thank you so much. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lowry passes to Robinson. To the paint, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The pass to Hunter. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Young against Lowry. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And it's good for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Young with the ball. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Buck. Back to Robinson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Lowry against Young. Down low. Capella, high post. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And Young kicks to Hunter. To the middle. Bogdanovich inside. Robinson on him. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bounce pass from Lowry. Well, their pass it to Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Lowry finds Adebayo. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. Here's Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
52 seconds left in the first. Here's Young, and he makes good on the layup. Young's got his second basket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Makes it off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Young against Lowry. Fires for 3. Young, no good. Beat out offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Hunter against Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Young from outside. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off.
And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead, up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after.
It's a real life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Young looking around. Outside Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Young against Oladipo. Pass to Hero for the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside. Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Collins. Young is double. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13. It's Dedmon with the rebound. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The dish now to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Here's Morris. He kicks to Dedmon. Stolen by Collins. Young outside. Down low. Picked off in midair. Fast break. Here they come. Hero passes to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Back to Dedmon. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Morris. Off the left rim and out. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Young against Oladipo. Trying to get something going, and stolen by Dedmon.
Yeah, really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Inside, it's stolen by Oladipo. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young outside, the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. To the right side. Dedmon finds Hero. 5 to shoot. And here is Morris. It's Oladipo on the wing. Over Young. Oladipo misses. The Hawks trail by 9. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's Oladipo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Kicks it to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Passes it to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. That's all for now. Say good.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here is Williams. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Pass to Herter. And there's the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Outside Lowry. To the middle. Butler kicks it to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Jang with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jang. Stolen by Robinson. Lowry has the open look. They grab their own miss. Adebayo. He kicks it to Tucker. And stolen by Jang. Here's Williams. And the shot falls short this time.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. He dishes it to Butler. Outside Lowry. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
The pass to Jang. Back to Williams. From the top of the key, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Wide open shot is on the money. He has 7.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Williams passes to Herter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Jang.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Gallinari passes to Jang. Out to Gallinari. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Butler dishes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Passes it to Tucker. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Lowry against Williams. Gallinari in the corner. The kick out to Williams. Trying to get open is Jang. Williams can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 15. Outside Lowry. Right side Robinson shoots it up. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. The Hawks trail by 15, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams against Robinson. Back to Herter. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 2. The high post shot hits the front of the rim and out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 15. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. The Hawks trail by 15. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Collins. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Lowry. Inside. And stolen by Hunter. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And there's the feed to Collins. 3-on-3. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Young outside, and he drives in, and the rejection by Lowry. Hunter against Butler. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
In the corner, Collins with it. Stolen by Tucker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Robinson. Back to Tucker. Kicks it to Robinson. Sinks the triple. And the Heat lead by 20. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Now Lowry. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Launches it. Rebound Atlanta. Gabella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Hunter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hunter's got his first basket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Robinson.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Young passes to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
From deep three-point range, Robinson misses. Young outside, right wing. There's the triple. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor.
Young against Gobert. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Gobert up top. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Up top, Young. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And it's Mitchell penetrating. 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. The shot that time not on target.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Gobert with it. Outside Mitchell. From the high post, they grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
A good look from Young, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Outside Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Here's Collins. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
That one misses.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Mitchell double team. Pass to Bogdanovich from deep three-point range. Rebound, Trae Young.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Hunter, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Young against Conley. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Buries it from 3.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And here's Conley, looking for his first basket still in this one. Now Mitchell. Gobert finds Conley. On target from range.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Conley against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. That shot off. Good D by Gobert. The Jazz shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Conley against Collins. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Mitchell with the ball. 7 points in the game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the Jazz.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Young against Conley. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Outside Young. To the inside. The kick to Hunter. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Collins with it. He's picked up by Conley. Young from long range. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Conley against Young. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Conley's got 9.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that one's good from Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And so it's Utah with a 6.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 steal. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Oni. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Here's Jang, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Utah has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The kick out to Gay. All alone. The rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
That one drops for him. Reddish has got his first 2 points. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Gallinari. Down low. Here's Jang, and that one's good.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Kay outside. The shot off that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Herter into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Clarkson against Williams, and Williams over to help. Whiteside uses the glass to finish the layup, and the Jazz lead by 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Left side, Williams. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, big-time size, speed, power combination from Gorgui Dieng. Wow.
.144 left to play in the third. Shot is good by Oni.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Gay. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. They get it back. Nice shot by Whiteside. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
In transition, here they come. Here's Oni. Williams defending. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Williams from long range. The rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Here's Whiteside. No good there. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Conley against Young. Capella with it. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Launches it. They get it back. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Conley. Young misses.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Conley passes to Gobert. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Capella. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. He takes it in. And here's Collins for 3.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fires at the elbow. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The finish! And Collins with the big block. On the break. Bogdanovich, no good. Here's O'Neal, defended by Bogdanovich. To the inside, Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
From deep, Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Young against Conley. A shot to stop the drought. Young can't hit. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
From deep, Conley. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Capella inside. He's against Gobert. There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Utah.
love that team, David. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. They shoot again, and Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
He kicks it to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either. It's tipped. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Booker. Paul dishes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Booker in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points so far.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Paul against Young. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bridges left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
The Hawks trailing. 1:41 left to play in the first. Young with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hunter, no one around him. Atlanta again missing. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Crowder kicks to Paul. Bridges outside. Booker against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Ayton inside. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Can they get it? And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Hunter, the pass to Collins. And that one drops for him.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. But Trey. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Capella, the pass to Collins. It's good. Collins has got 6 points.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Paul for 3. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Young kicks to Collins. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for Bogdanovich.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Paul passes to Crowder. It's stolen by Capella. Collins in the post. Defended by Crowder. Back to Capella. He feeds it to Collins. Wide open. Rebound by the Suns.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Young. From deep. The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Outside, Crowder jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Young. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young looking around. And there's the pass to Collins. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hawks lead by 3.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
1:04 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Booker. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Trying to get open is Crowder. No good from Booker.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Young kicks to Capella. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Young against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss for Atlanta. They've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Hunter finds Capella. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Paul. Feeds to Bridges. His first shot coming late. Phoenix no good that time either. The finish. And that'll do it for the first half of
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Williams dishes to Jang. Williams in the post, working on Payne. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his first 2 points. Suns trail by 5.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Outside Williams. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Payne passes to Saric. Now, here's Shamet. Payne dishes to McGee. For the tie. Nailed from three-point land. Payne's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Williams passes to Reddish. Going inside, and Reddish with the slam.
And Reddish playing rugged right now, crashing into the defense, drawing the foul, and draining.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Passes to Shamet. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Payne. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Rebound by Chang.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Fast break, here come the Suns. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Young. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Pass to McGee. To the inside. Shamet. And it's blocked. And Young, here we go. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sharge with it, guarded by Hunter. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
He takes it in and finished off by Collins.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Out to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. And Hunter, here we go. And taken away by Johnson. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Dishes it to Sharnic. Johnson against Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Suns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Sharge. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul's subbed in for Payne. Young, good. Young's got 6.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Bounce pass from Paul. Collins against Crowder. Down low. Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points for Devin Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Young. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. And they get it back. Crowder finds Johnson over Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Booker looking around. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Collins dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Now the feed to Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
On the wing, Booker, the 19-foot shot.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. He feeds it to Crowder. Takes it out to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Another shot. It counts. And the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an N1 chance.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And the rejection by Ayton. Young with the steal. Capella, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Young pass to Okongwu. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Now the pass to Booker.
2 minutes.
Good on the shot. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Booker in the corner. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Okongwu. And he gets it back. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Young from the arc. Kept alive. Tries again. Passes it to Okongwu. Inside. And stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich wide open. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball outside, and Phoenix turns it over again.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Young for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Ball against Young. Out to the wing. Now here's Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 11 points. Booker finds Paul. And here is Bridges. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.